Hello, welcome. So this is a video called Who is Dasha Barsukova? Um, I'm really grateful for you tuning in to find out. So you have either just found this video randomly, fate brought us together, either you were sent here from my mailing list, or yeah, you just found me on YouTube, and I'm really grateful that you're gifting me your time, and you'd love to find out more about me, who I am, um, why I'm here. First, I just want to say I think I've recorded this video many times, and I'm re-recording it, and I'm kind of feeling like, why am I wasting my energy to do it again? And the thing is, I don't know, I guess now it feels like perhaps I'll say the exact same things, but it feels true to me to do this right now, and I follow my intuition. And I haven't always been connected to my intuition, but my relationship to it has grown stronger and stronger and stronger. So, and I have the intuitive hit to re-record this. And I don't know what I'm going to say, and I don't know if I'll feel like I've missed important information, but I'm excited. I'm excited to just be giving you a little introduction to who I am, why I'm here, how I got here, and yeah, just expressing my gratitude. I truly believe that there is no coincidences in life, and people that are meant to find you will find you. And I believe that every person that's come into my life, it's been some magical gift for both that person and me. And if you're seeing this video and you've come across my work, I'm really excited that we get to journey together, whether it'll be a long journey or a short journey. Perhaps you just watch one video and you'll get what you need, and our paths will go our separate ways, or perhaps we'll have a deep friendship. So my journey, oh, wow, my journey began in a very young age. Well, for me, I feel some people it's younger and younger, but in my environment, it began at 16, right? And for me, that was young because none of the people around me for a very long time thought the way I did. I fell into self-development because of my mom. She had a bad experience, very depressed, fell into this organization, and that's where my world, my relationship to reality and what's truly possible shifted. And I wanted to share it with the world. Well, at first, my ego really got in the way. I didn't want to tell anyone about it because I was like, I don't want them to be better than me. I don't know if you can relate, but I actually have that really strong, that's my egoic tendency. And if you don't know what ego is, I'll make a video. I'm sure you will be able to find it. But it's a part of you that is like, you have the big you, your greatness, and then you have your little you that's trying to protect you and save you, but does like things that don't actually help you. It's like you're leading from your heart, and then the other point is you're leading from trying to resolve something, like from, I wouldn't say hate, but it's like it's not the heart choice, it's the other choice. So yeah, my going tendency is to make sure no one's better than me, which is hilarious because what I do now is so different, and I'll get into that. But anyway, so my journey began there, and I was like, at 16, I was like, I'm going to transform the world, which I'm really grateful for, because at 25, I mean, at 26 now, but like I'm really doing it. And 10 years, like, wow, I can't believe that that's a possibility, that fruition into reality. Honestly, I'm so grateful for the opportunities I've had, and the things that have come into my reality, but also for myself for taking those opportunities and actioning everything. There's many things that come up for people, and they like just let them pass by. And then they get into the victim and they start blaming and shaming and projecting their insecurity onto others, which I'll talk more about in my other videos. But for now, just a little taster. And I'm sure, depending on where you're at, maybe you just like, it's obvious, Dasha, I know this. But perhaps it was just a new thing and you don't know. You're just at the beginning of your spiritual awakening. So just so you kind of understand, but you will always be able to find more information. So, and then I study psychology, so I have an undergrad in psychology, social and neuro, because I really love to know how the brain works. And it was fascinating, definitely not what I expected, and would not recommend wasting time doing a university degree, but that's just another story, another opinion for another time. But I'm grateful that I had the opportunity, and now I can discern having all the things in front of me and not just coming from a space of hearsay. I actually experienced it. And I truly believe that every experience in our life is the experience we need to experience. You can't avoid those lessons. And I live by you either win or you learn. And then throughout that, I was traveling a lot. I got the travel bug, which opened my view of different cultures and the way people were living, to people from all walks of life. I think by 25 I hit 52 countries, and really like not just 2 days in each country. Like I spent months in most of them, because I was like one of these like FOMO, fear of missing out kind of person. Like I just have to do everything, I have to see everything, but slowly. So yeah, I was I'm really grateful because I had really incredible job opportunities. I just really like got lucky, you know. And then I I had an online business, eBay. I was always entrepreneurial, you know. Actually, it's so funny because I'm creating currently a money bootcamp, because I'm really up leveling and up leveling and up leveling, and I came from a really scarcity mentality that's really been impacting me, and even my traveling stories is like, but I was thinking about my entrepreneurial background, and yeah, in year 7, I think we had this like make believe money business class during our school, because for some reason the teacher we were meant to have in year 7 never came, and we had this substitute teacher, Mr. Black, and he would just always have business. And I remember I was so sneaky. I had my business, but I knew the money wasn't real, so I would spend actually I kept the money in the other bank, because there were 2 banks, and I would get more percentage, but then I would spend my money, and I would never, like, because what kids would do, they would use real money from the real world, and buy things to sell for fake money. And I was like, well, what the heck? I'm just going to buy all this shit with my fake money and have real things. And it's so funny because I only remembered like the other day about that. I was like, wow, that was really smart thinking for little Dash. Because you always hear about the lemonade stands and all that stuff, but it's like that really like forward thinking mind and like looking at the bigger picture. I guess I've always had that. Yeah, and then started a staffing agency for a marketing company. So that was at age 22, and I had a commission-based income, so that really supported me. And then I became a yoga teacher, and that's when I was really making a lot of money, because I had a lot of job opportunities. But it's not a high-paying thing; it's just how it unfolded for me. So that's kind of and the yoga was my spiritual initiation into like spirituality. Like doing that yoga teacher training, I was like, whoa, this is a whole religion in itself. So yeah, and then it was like slowly things were unraveling through travel, through I guess experimenting with mind altering substances as well. just everything just unraveling. Um, yeah, and then through my travels, I first discovered my purpose. That's what I thought, um, was to support women in um, helping self-love and orgasmic sex. And that's really funny. There's just so much I can share about everything, and then it's been all over. And I really look at connecting with their menstrual cycle, womb work for both men and women. I mean, all genders. And yeah, all my programs are for all genders, so I don't have any gender specific programs, because I believe that there needs to be a healthy integration of the masculine and the feminine energies. So yeah, and obviously, I guess I should speak a little bit about my channeling and intuition, because I was like, I don't even know. I mean, so we're in 2020, September 2020, actually, 7 days before my birthday. I'm not sure when this will be published, but 7 days before my 27th birthday, and end of last year, that's when I unlocked my intuition and like psychic powers. And the thing, I really believe what you resist and judge the most is what's the truest for you, and it's a part of you that you've hidden away, that you've shamed, that you've like suppressed. And really my work is all about speaking to the unspoken and stepping outside of yourself, like getting out of your own way, you know, because I'm all about helping you remember who you are and why you're here, and uncovering all the shadow shit that's been suppressed and rejected and ignored. That's why I really specialize in things like sex, money, purpose, you know, your desire, intuition, magic, stuff like that. And for me, I really was seeing like psychics and all that as charlatans, like, and anyone who'd go to a psychic or like a Reiki healer, I thought they were stupid and had no idea what the hell was going on, right? I've obviously done my Reiki and I felt like the energy transmission, I felt it all, but like the most powerful was me connecting to my intuition, doing a intuition course, which is not even about the intuition. It's more like how to use your intuition to harness your power, which I've totally did, but it really unlocked these intuitive abilities and showed me like, whoa, that we really do live in the fairy tale, but we don't believe it, so we don't see it. But once you surrender to it, and how our beliefs and thoughts create reality. So yeah, really powerful. And it's funny because I was really like, thought everyone was a charlatan, everyone was full of shit. Um, and now it's just like polar opposite. So it's really interesting to see, witness. And even with my money beliefs, you know, I used to really believe that it's your ego that wants the money and you don't need the money and la 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 la. And now seeing it as energy and celebrating it and being in a really powerful, juicy, delicious relationship with money, and not suppressing it and hiding it and ignoring it, you know, really celebrating it. So it's really beautiful to witness how quickly people can transform. And there was, for me, my personal journey, for many of my clients and many of my friends. And I really specialize working with healers and change makers. So I really love supporting those people that really want to make a difference in the world. I do want to transform the world, and I know I can't do it on my own. So this is why I really work with people that want to do that, so I can really support them and like catapult them to create those incredible things in their lives. And I work with intuition and yeah, shadow work, really looking at those parts that we reject and we judge in others and shame in others, because they're actually a projection of what's going on for us. Yeah, so I think this is a really good introduction. And the courses I create, they're all channeled, and their personal actually growth experiences and things that have transformed in my life and I've lived through. And I totally believe that our mess is our message and that our soul chooses the path and the lessons. And then we're here to share it and really help others who are journeying through the same to really help transform that for them and like heal the collective, right? Coming back to love. And as you can see from my videos and my courses, I look at things that are taboo, things that are trapping us, like your relationship to your menstrual cycle, to periods, for men and women, money, sex, pleasure. It's things that how you do anything is how you do everything. And those parts um, that you don't allow yourself to have those things, where you suppress that, where you cut yourself from having it, deprive yourself, like you're doing that not only for, say, pleasure, that magnifies and shows up in other areas of your life. Like if you deprive yourself of pleasure, you're actually depriving yourself of more than maybe sexual pleasure. You're actually depriving yourself of pleasure from hanging out with your kids or eating chocolate or enjoying nature. So I believe that everything, like a holistic approach, I believe that everything affects everything. So I hope that gave you a little bit of an intro of who I am, why I'm here. I'm really passionate about creating a difference and connecting you to your intuition and giving you an opportunity to learn, grow, but also to show you that you are whole and complete and perfect and you don't need anything. Everything is within you, you know everything already, and I'm here to support you in remembering it. And everything is an invitation. I never say do this, do that. Everything is an invitation for you to take on, try on, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And yeah, I'm really grateful for this opportunity to speak to you, and feel free to ask me any questions. So yeah, much love.